Wind chimes of memories we share.
Clock strikes 12 but sleep won't come. My mind replays the way you smiled today. Street lights filter through my curtains, drawing patterns that remind me of your face. In this midnight reverie, you're still here with me. Time suspended in between reality and dreams. In this midnight reverie, your love set me free. Sketched book open on my sheets, drawing moments that I never want to miss. Polaroid memories in sepia tones, each one tells the story of a kiss. In this midnight reverie, you're still here with me. Time suspended in between reality and dreams. In this midnight reverie, your love set me free. The city sleeps while we're awake in our own little universe, creating constellations with our intertwined fingers, pointing at the stars. In this midnight reverie, you're still here with me. Time suspended in between reality and dreams. In this midnight reverie, your love set me free. Soft piano notes, wind chimes of promises we'll keep. Paper lanterns floating high against the canvas of the night. Your eyes reflect their gentle glow as whispers travel soft and low. Memories captured in their light, suspended in this moment right between what's real and what we feel. In this space where time can heal. Glowing like paper lanterns, fragile and bright in the dark, carried bonds of emotion, illuminating the parts of our souls that were hidden, until you showed me how to light the flame within me that's guiding me now. Tracing letters on your palm, the city sounds create our song. The world outside seems far away, when in your arms is where I stay. The universe inside your gaze has me lost in a gentle maze of feelings I cannot contain the rain. We're glowing like paper lanterns, fragile and bright in the dark, carried bones of emotion, illuminating the parts of our souls that were hidden. is guiding me now. In the quiet of the night, when doubts begin to rise, and helps to realize we'll never truly hold on to what we've built together. This love that makes us strong. We're glowing like paper lanterns, fragile and bright in the dark, carried by winds of emotion, illuminating the parts of our souls that were hidden, until you showed me how to light the flame within me that's guiding me now. Like paper lanterns and higher, our love ascends beyond desire into something pure and true, a light that always leads to you. Faded corners of a memory, sunlight dancing through your hair, stand between our fingertips, July heat shimmering in the air. I captured you in that moment, a Polaroid that I still keep. Though the colors have been fading, the feeling remains just as deep. Our Polaroid summer, frozen in time. The edges may soften, but you're still mine. Our Polaroid summer, love developing slow, like images forming from what we know. Coffee stains on forgotten letters, your doodles in the margins there. Cassette mixtapes nearly worn through from playing them without a care. We were young and we were fearless, learning love with every breath, creating art with our existence, a masterpiece that won't forget. Our Polaroid summer, frozen in time. The edges may soften, but you're still mine. Our Polaroid summer, love developing slow, like images forming from what we know. Time moves on, but some things stay, preserved like insects in amber. The way you looked at me that day is something I'll always remember. Each detail etched into my soul, more permanent than any ink, growing clearer as we grow old, more precious than we could think. Our Polaroid summer, frozen in time. The edges may soften, but you're still mine. Our Polaroid summer, love developing slow, like images forming from what we know. The photograph may yellow, the corners might curl, but our love story continues like an endless pearl, strung through through seasons of change, yet constant somehow. Our Polaroid summer lives on even now. Lavender fields in my dreams tonight, where I find you waiting with open arms. The scent of you lingers like poetry, written in stars across my heart. The universe conspired in silence to bring your soul next to mine. Now even when we're apart, I feel your whispers down my spine. Lavender whispers, carried by moonlight, telling me stories of how we'll be alright. Lavender whispers between you and me, a language of love that only we can see. Letters unsent in a wooden box, sentiments deeper than I could say. The curve of your smile haunts my thoughts like shadows dancing at end of day. The quiet moments tell our story more than words could ever explain. The gentle touch of your fingers speaks volumes through my veins. Lavender whispers, carried by moonlight, telling me stories of how we'll be alright. Lavender whispers between you and me, a language of love that only we can see. Space between heartbeats, in the pause between breaths, in the silence between sentences, where truth resides best. We found our connection beyond time and space, a symphony of feelings that nothing can erase. Lavender whispers, carried by moonlight, telling me stories of how we'll be alright. Lavender whispers between you and me, a language of love that only we can see. Even the softest whispers can be heard by those who listen, with their hearts wide open to the love that's been given. Reading fortunes in our teacups, finding galaxies in the leaves. Your fingertips trace constellations across the table, across my sleeve. Steam rising like shared secrets between us in this quiet cafe. The world outside keeps spinning, but in here time slips away. We're creating teacup constellations, mapping out our destiny, finding patterns in the chaos just between you and me. Our love story written in tea leaves, sweeter than honey could be, spinning tales of forever. In teacup constellations we see. The window fogs with our conversations, as winter wraps around the glass. But we're warm in our little universe, building futures that will last. You stir 3 sugars in your cup, I memorize your every move. The simple things become sacred when they're shared in rooms with you. We're creating teacup constellations, mapping out our destiny, finding patterns in the chaos just between you and me. A love story written in tea leaves, sweeter than honey could be, spinning tales of forever. In teacup constellations we see. The cafe lights dim around us, but our hearts remain aglow with possibilities unfolding, like flowers beginning to grow. In the garden of our connection, where every moment feels divine, our souls engage in conversation beyond the boundaries of time. We're creating teacup constellations, mapping out a destiny, finding patterns in the chaos just between you and me. A love story written in tea leaves, sweeter than honey could be, spinning tales of forever. In teacup constellations we see. The last drop in the bottom tells a story yet to come, of 2 souls intertwined forever, 2 hearts beating as one. Rain traces patterns down the glass, like the tears that once fell down my face. Before you came and changed everything with your unexpected grace. Now I watch the storm from a window seat, with your arms wrapped around me tight. The world outside might be gray and cold, but you fill me with warmth and light. This is window seat weather, where stories begin. The rain keeps falling as we turn within, to the shelter we've built from the storms we've weathered, finding home in each other. This window seat weather. Steam rising from teacups between our hands, as thunder rumbles far away. You read me passages from your favorite book, making magic from every day. The raindrops race down the window pane. But here with you, time feels infinite as the outside world disappears. This is window seat weather, where stories begin. The rain keeps falling as we turn within, to the shelter we've built from the storms we've weathered, finding home in each other. This window seat weather. Some find gloom in rainy days, but we see only possibilities. A canvas of clouds and silver linings, painting our love story. The rhythm of rainfall becomes our song, photographer, capturing moments of us together that will last forever. This is window seat weather, where stories begin. The rain keeps falling as we turn within, to the shelter we've built from the stars we've weathered, finding home in each other. This window seat weather. When the sun returns tomorrow, we'll still have this memory of rain-soaked love and whispered promises in our window seat by the sea. I've been folding origami hearts since the day that we first met, creasing paper with careful fingers, each fold a silent silhouette of the feelings growing inside me, too complex to express with words. So I leave these paper creations on your pillow, on your desk, unheard. Origami hearts folded with care, each crease is a whisper of the love that we share. Origami hearts, fragile yet strong, like the bond between us, where we both belong. You collected every single one in a jar beside your bed, and on days when we're apart, you unfold them instead, reading messages I've hidden in the patterns of each fold. A love story in paper form, more precious than gold. Origami hearts folded with care, each crease is a whisper of the love that we share. Origami hearts, fragile yet strong, like the bond between us, where we both belong. Some might say it's childish, this paper love affair, but they don't understand the language that you and I both share. In the simplicity of folding, in the complexity of design, we created something beautiful that transcends space and time. Origami hearts folded with care, each crease is a whisper of the love that we share. Origami hearts, fragile yet strong, like the bond between us, where we both belong. When I'm gone someday, unfold them all once more, and feel my love surrounding you from ceiling down to floor. 1,000 paper memories, 1,000 paper starts of our never-ending story, told through origami hearts. City lights below like earthbound stars, as we lie here on this rooftop. Savor can't stay, hands can't compare to the magic that your presence makes. You point out planets I can barely see, names stars I never knew existed. Just like you found parts of me that had remained forever hidden. Rooftop stargazing with your hand in mine, the universe expanding, one moment at a time. Rooftop stargazing, finding infinity in the space between heartbeats, between you and me. Blankets can't protect from all the cold, but your warmth is all I really need. Sharing dreams under celestial light, planting love's eternal seed. The city hums a lullaby below as we whisper cosmic secrets, creating our own mythology in this heaven that we've reached. Rooftop stargazing with your hand in mine, the universe expanding, one moment at a time. Rooftop stargazing, finding infinity in the space between heartbeats, between you and me. Scientists say we're made of stardust, ancient light from ages past. Maybe that's why when we touch, I feel something meant to last. Atoms that once burned in distant suns now ignite between our skin, a cosmic dance that's just begun, a universe where we begin. Rooftop stargazing with your hand in mine, the universe expanding, one moment at a time. Rooftop stargazing, finding infinity in the space between heartbeats, between you and me. When morning comes and stars retreat back to their daytime hiding place, I'll still see universes complete, reflected in your sleeping face. Dust particles dancing in sunbeams between rows of forgotten tales. I found you in the classic section where time seems to fail. Fingertips grazing the same spine, our hands touched by coincidence, but nothing feels accidental in this literary providence. Library daydreams where stories intertwine, your chapter meeting mine, between these shelves divine. Library daydreams, whispered words and stolen glances, in this temple of silent chances, our love story begins to shine. Coffee rains on medieval poetry, dog-eared pages marked with care. You write notes in tiny margins, thoughts you're brave enough to share. We exchange books like love letters, underlining what we want to say, finding courage in others' words when our own words fade away. Library daydreams where stories intertwine, each chapter meeting mine, between these shelves divine. Library daydreams, whispered words and stolen glances, in this temple of silent chances, our love story begins scholars once debated truth. We're discovering something deeper, a wisdom beyond our youth. The librarian smiles knowingly as we pretend to study again. But the only subject that matters is the chemistry between us then. Library daydreams, where stories intertwine, a chapter meaning mine, between these shelves divine. Library daydreams, whispered words and stolen glances, in this temple of silent chances, our love story begins to shine. Some tales are bound in leather, others written in the stars, but ours unfolds in whispers between literary memoirs. A love story for the ages that began with library daydreams. Rusty bicycle with a wicker basket filled with daisies and your favorite book. Sunday morning with nowhere to be, just following the path that we took. Your laughter echoes down empty streets as we race through sleepy neighborhoods. The world belongs to us alone. In this moment, life is good. Bicycle Sunday, wheels spinning free, wind in our hair, just you and me. Bicycle Sunday, time slows its pace as love finds us here in this perfect place. We stop for ice cream at the corner store where the owner knows us by name, sharing one cone with two different flavors. Some things always stay the same. You've got chocolate on your nose again, and sunshine freckles on your cheeks. I memorized this perfect snapshot to recall in future weeks. Bicycle Sunday, wheels spinning free, wind in our hair, just you and me. Bicycle Sunday, time slows its pace as love finds us here in this perfect place. Some love stories are complicated, full of drama and of pain, but ours unfold so simply, like bicycles after the rain. The puddles reflect the clearing sky as we navigate around them all, finding the dry and smooth patches, catching each other if we fall. Bicycle Sunday, wheels spinning free, wind in our hair, just you and me. Bicycle Sunday, time slows its pace as love finds us here in this perfect place. With silver hair, we'll still have our Sunday rides, different bicycles, same destination, forever side by side. You wrapped me in your autumn sweater when evening chill caught me by surprise. The scent of you woven in the fabric, comfort found between the woolen ties. Sleeves too long covering my hands, your laughter warm and more than clothes could do. I never gave that sweater back to you, it became a part of me like you. Your autumn sweater holds memories, the sweet, sweet threads of cinnamon days and nights we shared your bed. Your autumn sweater, a tapestry of us, woven from moments that turned into trust. Leaf-strewn paths where we once wandered, captured in each fiber, each stitch. The color of sunset through maple trees. When you told me love made you rich, I'll wear it now on lonely evenings when distance keeps us apart, wrapped in woolen recollections of how you wrapped around my heart. Your autumn sweater holds memories between sweet threads of sin and days and nights we shared your bed. Your autumn sweater, a tapestry of us, woven from moments that turned into trust. Moths have made their tiny homes in places I've tried to mend, but imperfections tell our story of a love that wouldn't end. Despite the wear and tear of seasons, the fading of the original hue, this sweater, like our connection, remains sturdy, warm and true. Your autumn sweater holds memories between thin threads of cinnamon days and nights we shared your bed. Your autumn sweater, a tapestry of us, woven from moments that turned into trust. One day I might return your sweater, but I'll keep the warmth it gave, the lessons of autumn's fading beauty, and the love we chose to save. Your promises blend like watercolors, bleeding into the fabric of my days. Sometimes bold, sometimes transparent, but always leaving a trace. I collect them in jars on my windowsill, where sunlight turns them iridescent. Each one unique as your fingerprints, each one increasingly precious. Watercolor curve promises, never quite dry, changing with the light as days pass by. Watercolor but promises, fluid and free, painting our tomorrow for you and me. The first one was pale, barely visible. I'll call you whispered after coffee. Now they've deepened to indigo and crimson, forever painted across my body. Some days I fear the rain might wash them away when doubts pour from gathering clouds, but they only become more vibrant somehow as our love grows more profound. Watercolor promises, never quite dry, changing with the light as days pass by. Watercolor Watercolor promises, fluid and free, painting our tomorrow for you and me. Artists know the beauty of surrender, letting pigments find their own way home. Trust in the process, trust in the water, trust in how our separate colors roam, until they meet in perfect constellation, creating hues we couldn't find alone. A masterpiece of mutual creation, a love story beautifully shown. Watercolor cup promises, never quite dry, changing with the light as days pass by. Watercolor cup promises, fluid and free, painting our tomorrow for you and me. I frame each promise carefully, hang them where I can always see the gallery of your devotion, watercolor infinity. Found your mixtape in the shoebox, under sweaters I don't wear anymore. Side is slightly more worn than side B, from all the times I'd fall asleep before. The songs you chose tell our story better than any diary ever could. The careful order, the perfect timing, you understood me like no one would. Cassette memories, rewinding our past, fast forwarding through heartache to moments that last. Cassette memories in magnetic dust, the fingerprints of our love imprinted in trust. Player eats the tape sometimes, ribbon stretching like our patience did, but I carefully wind it back with a pencil, restoring what we almost lost and hid. There's a pause between track 4 and 5, where you recorded your laugh by mistake. That unexpected moment of authenticity is the part that keeps me awake. Cassette memories, rewinding our past, fast forwarding through heartache to moments that last. Cassette memories in magnetic dust, the fingerprints of our love imprinted in trust. They say technology evolves, that better ways come along, but some things aren't meant to be improved. Some things are perfect in their imperfection, like the way your voice distorts slightly at the end of side A. When you whispered you loved me, I've never heard anything clearer. Cassette memories, rewinding our past, fast forwarding through heartache to moments that last. Cassette memories behind every melody. Our love captured in magnetic particles. A time capsule of what we were, and somehow what will always be.
Music box, expanding into space like sound.
In the corner of this crowded room, we've created our own atmosphere. Your whispers form invisible walls where only we can disappear. The physics of our connection defy what science understands. How galaxies exist between us when we're simply holding hands. We live in a pocket universe, a folding cosmic time, where your heartbeat and mine create their own design. A pocket universe expands with every touch, a sanctuary built for two that doesn't ask for much. Stars collapse to form new matter in the space behind your eyes. Black holes of possibility where my inhibition dies. The quantum entanglement of souls no distance can undo. My particles respond to yours no matter what we go through. We live in a pocket universe, a folding cosmic time, where your heartbeat and mine create their own design. Our pocket universe expands with every touch, a sanctuary built for two that doesn't ask for much. Scientists search the distant skies for evidence of other worlds, but I found infinity in the moment our lips first curled into smiles of recognition of something ancient and profound. A big bang of emotion, creating life beyond bounds. We live in a pocket universe, folding cosmic time, where your heartbeat and mine create their own design. Our pocket universe expands with every touch, a sanctuary built for two that doesn't ask for much. When the larger cosmos calls us back to our separate daily lives, our pocket universe remains where our connection thrives, waiting for us to return to its welcoming embrace. Our love's own dimension in the continuum of space. I've built a terrarium around my heart, a glass enclosure, clear but strong, where I nurture feelings like rare plants that need the perfect environment to belong. You visit with careful, curious eyes, tapping gently on the glass, watching what blooms under your gaze, creating ecosystems meant to last. My terrarium heart houses fragile things, mosses of memory, vines of dreams. My terrarium heart thrives under your care, a perfect balance of love and air. Some days condensation clouds the view, when emotions things become too intense, but you wait patiently for clarity, never forcing the glass to commence. You understand the science of tenderness, the botany of affection's slow growth, how some flowers need years to blossom, and how we tend to each other's home. My terrarium heart houses fragile things, mosses of memory, vines of dreams. My terrarium heart thrives under your care, a perfect balance of love. The world outside may be harsh sometimes, with droughts of understanding or flood, but in this protected space we've created, life finds a way to persevere. A miniature Eden of our making, sustainable through patience and time, an evolution of love's own creation, where your nature complements mine. My terrarium heart houses fragile things, mosses of memory, vines of dreams. My terrarium heart thrives under your care, a perfect balance of love and air. One day, perhaps the glass will thin until the boundaries disappear, and what we've grown so carefully inside will spread without a trace of fear. But until then, this terrarium heart remains yours to observe, to tend, a living testament to what we've built, a love that will never end. Letters striking paper like heartbeats, ink bleeding truth across the page. I'll write your sonnets on this old typewriter, words becoming our shared language. The ribbon fades but feelings don't, as I type your name again and again. For each key press a confession, each carriage return a deep amen. Typewriter sonnets, 14 lines of love, metered and measured like the stars above. Typewriter sonnets, rhythmic and profound. My fingers compose what my lips can't sound. Shakespeare had his dark lady, Petrarch had his distant lore, but you're here beside me, making metaphors feel clearer. I struggle with the perfect rhyme scheme to capture what you mean to me, but perfection isn't poetry, it's the flaws that set verse free. Typewriter sonnets, 14 lines of love, metered and measured like the stars above. Typewriter sonnets, rhythmic and profound. My fingers compose what my lips can't sound. They say this form is too constraining, that true emotion can't be contained in iambic pentameter and rigid structure. But they don't understand how love itself creates its own boundaries to flourish within, how the heart beats in perfect rhythm when it finds its matching counterpoint, how limitation breeds creativity and how I find freedom in loving you precisely. Typewriter sonnets, 14 lines of love, metered and measured like the stars above. Typewriter sonnets, rhythmic and profound. My fingers compose what my lips can't sound. When I run out of ribbon, I'll write with what remains. Impressions on blank paper, love letters just the same. For even without ink, my typewriter sonnets continue in the silent spaces between us, where meaning still shines through. I write you letters from this lighthouse, where the sea meets and the sky. Words traveling across distances that our bodies can't defy. The lantern turns through endless nights, as reliable as my devotion, guiding ships through dangerous waters, like love guides through emotion. Lighthouse letters sent across the phone, carrying my heart to you until you can come home. Lighthouse letters written by the moon, telling of my longing and how I'll see you soon. Salt across the windows of my waiting as I scan horizons every day, for the silhouette of your returning, for shadows turning into gray. I keep your last letter beneath my pillow, your words illuminating darkest hours. The paper worn from constant reading, like paths through well-loved gardens of flowers. Lighthouse letters sent across the phone, carrying my heart to you until you can come home. Lighthouse letters written by the moon, telling of my longing and how I'll see you soon. Distance is an illusion that tests what's meant to be, but love transcends geography, like light travels across the sea. Time moves differently in separation. I was stretching into years, but reunions taste sweeter after seasoning in tears. Lighthouse letters sent across the phone, carrying my heart to you until you can't come home. Lighthouse letters written by the moon, telling of my longing and how I'll see you soon. Your ship appears on the horizon, as if my letters pulled you home. The lighthouse did its faithful duty, now we never need to run. Let me sing you to sleep tonight. As the world grows quiet and still, I'll be here when you wake up. This is a promise I'll fulfill. The morning's like a nightlight, casting silver across your face. I'll memorize this perfect moment, this beautiful time and place. This lullaby promise is one I'll always keep, to love you through mornings and while you're fast asleep. This lullaby promise, whispered soft and true, is simply that forever my heart belongs to you. Your breathing becomes my rhythm, your dreams become my prayer. The universe conspires around us in this love beyond compare. Some vows are made in daylight, with witnesses all around, but our deepest truths are spoken in night's most sacred ground. This lullaby promise is one I'll always keep, to love you through mornings and while you're fast asleep. This lullaby promise, whispered soft and true, is simply that forever my heart belongs to you. Change us, as all things must transform, but some elements remain constant, like stars through passing storms. My devotion is your anchor, my love your safe harbor, as certain as tomorrow's sunrise, as endless as forever. This lullaby promise is one I'll always keep, to love you through mornings and while you're fast asleep. This lullaby promise, whispered soft and true, is simply that forever my heart belongs to you. Sleep now with the certainty that love awaits when you rise. The story of us continues beyond closed dreaming eyes. This lullaby promise seals what destiny always knew, that no matter where life takes us, I'll